Alright, let's continue. Do ba 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 da 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 da. Ooh, beer.
3 days after VersaLife CEO Bob Page.
We need everyone on high alert. It's not only the pro-augs who might want to get a taggart, but the ones that can.
Let's go do this. Sector objective. Because might get some cool stuff. And that'll lead to more fridges to throw. God damn, that is quite far away. Go Jensen roller skates. No, I don't think I have roller skates. God damn, what are you just being a cyborg if you don't have roller skates in your feet? I mean, seriously, what the fuck? You'd think they'd come as standard. Oh, it's dance time.
What's the big deal?
Yeah. No one dances better than Adam Jensen. Alright, I got work to do. Fun time is over. I'll be back to finish that guy off later with my sick dance moves. Just keep going this way. Hey, fuck you, Adam Jensen is the greatest member of society ever. In fact, he killed the Detroit Row Ballers, DRB. He killed a gang!
Did you get everything?
Cause,
We have
yeah,
to get that son of a bitch, Jensen.
screw gang violence.
I think I have everything.
Excellent, Jensen. I knew I could trust you. My guys got their
Oh, shit.
hands on Double T, and you identified the shipment. Apparently you weren't so subtle with the last part, but hey, at least the job is done. What else you got?
Here's the weapon used in the dealer's
Yeah.
murder. Hope you can make good use of it.
You bet, big boy. I've got a feeling O'Malley's guy will become a lot more
Yeah.
receptive to interrogation once he knows I can pin this murder on him.
I paid a little B&E visit to O'Malley's apartment. There was a second shipment of weapons, government issue. I don't know how he got his hands on that type of hardware, but the
But I
man's
want
got
some.
reach.
Great work. Found something else?
I managed to hack into his personal account. I
There
think
was
you might
so
want to
much
check any
for
connection
Paul.
O'Malley has with FEMA. There's definitely something going on there.
Good. The more dirt we dig up on that asshole, the
never asked
better
for
our
this.
chances to put him away for good. Got anything else?
No, that about covers it.
I never asked for this.
I think O'Malley's plan was to start a controlled gang war between the derelict row ballers and the Motor City bangers.
Yeah, Derek,
You might
my
want to
balls.
check into that.
They're no longer a
All right,
problem.
I'll keep that in mind when I review all the evidence. Well, that's it. You did a great job. Here's the stuff I promised you. We've got more than enough to nail him now, and I want to make a move before that son of a bitch gets wise. But I ain't got no backup, and I doubt he'll go down peacefully. You've already done the bulk of the job. You want to put the finishing touches on yourself?
Murder some guy? Legally? Fuck yeah!
It'll be my pleasure.
Perfect.
I mean,
My contact
I
tells
never
me
asked for
O'Malley's
this.
gone back to his apartment. Go get him.
but I'll do
I'll
it.
be waiting for you in the alley near the building once you've taken care of that scumbag.
Got an upgraded weapon. Let's see.
Come on,
Do, Do-do-do-bu-bu-bu-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, there's a dead guy in this tunnel. I know, because I put him there. Rah! There's dead guys everywhere. I know. I made him dead. I am terrible at the ball basket. Damn! I'll never become a professional bowler. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to go take my vengeance out of people who aren't augmetic. I have no more deeper respect for anything in this life than I do for this here shotgun.
You should be careful who you point that thing at, son.
I'm pointing at
There
you.
might be some very unpleasant consequences. Mr. Jensen. Don't know why I didn't recognize you the first time. Here to make sure your treachery is complete.
You play a dangerous game, O'Malley. Manipulating
Abdul's
people,
dickbag.
killing them. What's happening here shouldn't come as a surprise. It's an inevitable consequence.
In the end, it seems you and I aren't so different, Mr. Jensen.
I get
You
that a
two seem
lot.
to consider this world only through cold, hard facts.
Whatever. I'm here to arrest you. I strongly suggest you consider a peaceful resolution.
I'm afraid I won't be able to comply, Mr. Jensen. But allow me to make you a different offer.
Save your breath. We're done with this bullshit. You're going down.
So be it.
Who's there?
Well, I clearly won that one. Damn, nothing for me to steal. That makes me angry. Where do I leave his fridge? There it is. Yeah! Die! 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 Oh, he's dead. La -do 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 -do. Right, let's go get our reward. Wait a minute. Where am I meant to be going? Alright. Gotta go up the stairs.
So? What happened?
I think we'll skip the trial for this one. Son of a bitch made a mistake of pulling a gun on me.
Shit, Jensen. This is gonna make my job a whole lot more difficult. I mean, we got enough evidence to convict him, but now I have to come up with a nice story for all this mess. Well, I'm sure you did what you had to do. Anyway,
I have to
we
do
gotta
that
get back on this
because I
thing.
wanted to.
Good
I
luck
could have
with whatever
taken him
you're
down
working on
without
these
hurting
days.
him, but you know, violence. Kind of get off on it. I never asked for this.
What's your pleasure, friend?
What did I never ask for?
Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
What should I put that in? Nothing, apparently. What? I have nothing that'll work on? Oh, the normal shotgun will work on, not the fancy one I have. The double barrel. It's amazing how much room having a rocket launcher takes up. I should probably put that back in my apartment. Yeah. But I'm going to limb clinic first. Maybe they got some more practice kits. I need practice kits. I need them. Oh wait, copper.
Will you be purchasing anything today?
If you got anything worth purchasing, yeah. You don't.
Well, maybe next time. See you then.
Don't take that passive aggressive tone with me, bitch. Oh shit, I have two. Oh, what should I get? I don't know. What do I want? Yes. There we go. Oh, good. Now I can throw more fridges. 27 fridges per minute. Fridge caliber bullets. Damn it.
These limb riots are being organized by the government. They want an excuse to exact martial law and split this country up. Don't get your panties out. We're on the edge right now, and we don't want any more trouble.
Damn hobos.
We have to shut down. But we're in the corner, and there's expert hackers that could be trying to track us. And that's why we have to create a covert host site for every extreme and then shut it down immediately. I'm sitting here, just me and my techie Steve, and a sweaty, claustrophobic
Access granted.
Yeah! Hacking supreme.
But I'm good with it because I
Couple of
understand
beers.
the reality of living in a slave state. You can bet
Wow,
I'll keep trying to shut
that
it
wasn't
down,
worth
but
my time or effort.
followers, I will not stop until there is a full-scale revolt in progress.
God damn.
Jensen, right? Heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
You're not one to take a hint, are you? Hey, stop bothering me. Hey, stop bothering me.
This will end with you dead, boy.
I don't have time to chat.
Don't get on my nerves, pal.
I will ruin you all. Like, straight up murder you. I don't care if there's cops there. I'll do it. I never asked for this. Let's go see what's in the mall. You douchebag.
You serious? You gonna join the derelict rollballers? In the middle of a gang war?
Yo, keep your voice down, man. Why don't you just call Eliza and have her broadcast it? I'm telling you, Spike. Those cats are serious about taking out the bangers.
And? You a fucking cog lover or something?
Shut it, D-Bone. Look.
There's nothing better than murdering without a reason. Almost makes the murder better. I always thought reasons were for pussies anyway. I am the man in the vent. Gonna pop out and say boo. And by boo I mean blow your kneecaps off with a shotgun. Wow, what a shit mall. There's like legit nothing here. Oh, it's a convention center. Better fix it so smart. Wow, those are the worst cops. I legit just murdered like 3, 4 people. 5 even. Literally about 15 meters away from them.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated.
Not one shit given. Yeah, dumpster food. Dumpster food is the best food.
Access granted.
Yeah, stuff. Awesome. I like stuff. Nothing in there. can't jump on him. Ah well. God, all this walking. I think with Adam Jensen's
I can do that.
salary, he could afford a car or something, you know. Nope. I always forget the goddamn way.
I love Detroit. There's no place like it.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated.
Blaze a faggot.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Yeah, that works. Could I have them painkillers?
Re-establishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice. That special request you asked for works like a charm.
Alright. That's a bit creepy. But okay.
Before you ask, no. Your mirror has not been replaced, Mr. Jensen.
Oh, so many people outside my building.
You meet all types in this city.
Just gotta keep working my way through the enemy.
Why did you do it? You were beautiful just the way you were.
I was thrown through a fucking wall.
What's all the fuss about this augmentation technology?
God damn, people sticking their nose into other people's business.
I love Detroit. There's no place like it.
That's not creepy in the slightest. But I should probably actually go do some work. By work I mean go to South Industries.
2027 and we're still arguing about the damn environment. When I was a kid, it was the big news. Global warming, rising oceans. It was already too late back then.
Thank you.
That's a good idea.
Hey, Mr.
They
Jensen.
are looking for people.
Cindy left for the night about an hour ago. So did most of the others. I guess you know your way around by now, though, right?
I think the roads are open.
Yes, I know my way around.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Yeah. No new messages. do ba da da ba 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 da da ba ba da da.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
My memories are none of your damn business, Taggart.
Did I hit a nerve? Forgive me. It's my nature as a psychologist, I suppose, to want to ask the difficult questions. You see, I find that ignoring them doesn't make them go away. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse
This guy
me.
is such a dick.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
This guy is such a prick. I honestly can't remember what we did. What happens to him? I hope I put a bullet in his brain.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us.
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Not self, kill Athena.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important. Adam, are we done here?
Of course. You're right. And maybe Pritchard's paranoia is rubbing off on me. It's just that the timing seems so strange, right before you hired me. Don't you think it might be more than a coincidence?
Yeah, dickbag.
I guess I can see why you'd think that, given everything you've been through recently. But you can't expect me to tell you every detail of this company's operations every single day. We're at war here, and it's your job to protect us from enemies who try to take us down. You should have found that loophole without my having to tell you about it. You know, Frank wanted me to hire experts, an outside security firm to protect us, but you convinced me you could do it. Are you saying you were wrong?
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
By focusing on what matters right now, instead of dwelling on my past mistakes. I'm sorry to have to break this to you, but frankly, there are a lot of things going on in this company that I can't share with you. Things that are above your pay grade. I like to think of us all as a team, but in the end, I decide who gets trusted with what. This is just one of those times when you'll have to do your job regardless. Megan told me you could handle that when she asked me to hire you. Now prove it to me.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding...
Tell me what?
Then I'm out of here.
Where the truck's going?
Quit.
Adam, wait. Leave us. We need you. Now more than ever. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Ooh, no practice point. Well, that was odd.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Frank's a dick. Right, let's get to work.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
It's not a chopper, it's a plane of some sort. I'm gonna leave your doors open just to be a prick.
You still here, boss? I would have thought you'd gone home by now.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Real shame what happened at your factory tonight. My condolences.
What do you think? It's his brother, for Christ's sake.
I will not be accompanying Mr. Taggart to the charity dinner tonight. I must head to...
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Yeah, why not?
I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in.
And then I went to China.
want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hengshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
China.
Have you seen Ning lately? Not since last week. I'm starting to get worried. She missed 3 days of work already. You don't think... Chan, for Ning's sake, I hope not. May is worried, though.
Speaking of May, is she still downstairs arguing with Acker?
Where else would she be?
That girl is seriously going to get herself into trouble one of these days.
I think that's enough for today.